Ever looked up at the sky and wondered what would happen if that peaceful blue suddenly turned into a nightmare? Let's talk about something grim, but important. What would actually happen if a nuclear war started? It's a scenario straight out of a disaster movie, but understanding the reality is crucial. There's an unimaginably bright flash, brighter than 1,000 suns. This isn't just light. It's a blast of thermal radiation traveling at the speed of light. Anything or anyone close to the explosion would be vaporized instantly. A little further out, this intense heat would cause third-degree burns and ignite everything flammable. Wood, plastic, cloth and wood all burst into flames, creating a massive firestorm. Simultaneously, a powerful shockwave would ripple outwards, faster than the speed of sound. This isn't just a strong wind. It's a wall of compressed air that can flatten buildings, shatter windows for miles around, and toss cars like toys. The overpressure from this blast wave would be devastating, causing severe internal injuries to anyone caught in its path. Even if you survive the initial heat, the shockwave could be lethal. But the horror doesn't end there. The explosion carries radioactive material high into the atmosphere, forming that iconic mushroom cloud. This, dust and ash, now highly radioactive, is what we call fallout. Carried by the wind, it can travel for hundreds, even thousands of miles before settling back down to Earth. This invisible poison contaminates everything it touches: water, soil, and food supplies. Exposure to fallout causes radiation sickness, a terrible illness that damages your body's cells, leading to a slow and painful death. So, what about the world after the bombs stop falling? The immediate aftermath would be chaos. Survivors would be dealing with horrific injuries, radiation sickness, and a complete collapse of society. Hospitals, power grids, communication networks, all gone. There would be no one to call for help, and no help coming. But the long-term effects are even more terrifying. The massive fires would pump enormous amounts of smoke and soot into the stratosphere. This dark cloud would block out the sun, plunging the planet into a nuclear winter. Temperatures would plummet, even in the summer. This drastic climate change would destroy agriculture worldwide. Crops would fail, leading to global famine on a scale we can't even comprehend. Ecosystems would collapse, and many species would face extinction. The world we know would cease to exist. Humanity, or what's left of it, would be thrown back into a primitive state, struggling to survive in a cold, dark, radioactive wasteland. The lucky ones might be those who didn't survive the initial blasts. It's a truly sobering thought. This isn't meant to scare you without reason, but to remind us all of the catastrophic consequences of nuclear weapons. It highlights why international cooperation and disarmament efforts are so incredibly vital. The only way to win a nuclear war is to make sure it never starts. Understanding the stakes is the first step toward ensuring a safer future for everyone. If you found this topic thought-provoking, please consider subscribing for more deep dives into the world around us. Thanks for watching.